What a shot. Fantastic hit. That's the first maximum. He starts his boundary hitting account with a fantastic hit over wideish long off. What a shot that was. It was in the slot, but he played it with a lot of precision actually. No strength, no power, no muscle into it. So just pure timing. He leant into it and just hit it with a lot of precision. That's always good on a nice warm morning where you can actually feel very nice to play cricket. Perfect conditions to play cricket right now, early winter morning. That has gone. Just wait for the umpires. Yes, a leg by. इनको पता है नहीं आएगा नहीं आएगा जा नहीं आएगा जा Oh, he has cleaned him up. That's the revenge. You shouldn't be doing that when you are not off the mark. So you're trying to hit one out of the park. You cannot be doing that against a quick bowler initially with the new ball. That was pitched straight on the stumps. Keeping it simple, keeping it straight. The first wicket down, so you're getting out without troubling the scorer. 7 for the loss of 1 wicket. Chirag has got off to a great start. Suyog wasn't able to replicate that. Just loses his wicket in trying to make the over big. Already it was like 7 runs in an over, it's fine. He wanted to have a little more, loses his wicket in the process. That would be really satisfying for the bowler after being hit right over his head in the first over. It would have hurt his ego, and that clean bowled would have given him a lot of satisfaction. KCC versus Accenture. Bowler को the Kunal would be the man coming one down. Chirag, he has already hit a sixer. He's on 7. He's lost his partner though. Kunal's the new man in. That was way too short, pulled disdainfully. What a shot that was. So he has shown his prowess both on the front foot and also off the back foot. Two very good quality shots. Faisal pitching it way too short. "11 for 1", all ones on the scorecard. 1.1 overs, 11 runs. for the loss of 1 wicket. 11 for 1 in 1.1. And Chirag is looking good actually. All 11 runs to Chirag. That is beautifully bowled. Equally well handled. Nice sharp bounce. That hard length. The first ball was way too short. This one was pitched on that difficult length. So after being hit for a boundary, he has come back well in the next couple of balls. Just a solitary run. Kunal's a new man. Nudged. In fact, still not off the mark. Both the teams almost in similar colors. Different shades of blue, I would say. Almost the similar pattern of clothing. Slightly lighter are the fielding side, that is the only difference. 12 for 1. Kunal still to get off the mark. That is beautifully bowled. That was almost the perfect delivery. One would anticipate all the virtues of bowling it outside the off stump, on that fourth stump, on that right length were prevalent over there. He just bowled it in that channel also. So everything what he desired for. This is what actually is slightly absurd when you have a good ball being bowled. Fields being changed after that. The batsman already is in a jiffy. He is slightly worried about the ball. He would be anticipating the next ball. You give him that time to just regroup himself. That should be avoided actually. When things are going well for you, then the momentum is with you. Do not waste a moment. And that is what happens. He bowled it really short, that one. Fortunately, did not go for more than 1. The score at the end of 2 overs is 13. Kunal gets off the mark. 13 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. So all that idea of making use of the new ball, bowling that first over, fielding in slightly better conditions. They won the toss, they decided to field first, Accenture, and their decision seems to be a good one after picking that first wicket. But one man who has looked quite destructive is the man on the other end, Chirag. 12 runs of just 5 balls. Kunal? Oh, that was... Yes! Wicket number 2, slight movement, and that is sufficient to get a wicket. That was bowled absolutely at the spot which he wanted. Jairaj, he has bowled with a lot of venom today, a lot of pace, and he is deceptive. Do not go for his gingerly run up. He bowls with a lot of pace, and second wicket down. Chirag has lost his second partner. Took the shoulder of the bat. It was actually a little more bounce than he anticipated. Didn't do much wrong, but it was a very good delivery, moving away, and it bounced little extra. Always a difficult proposition for any new batter. New ball can always do some funny things. Amit is the new man in. So 13 for the loss of 2 wickets. 13 is considered to be an unlucky number for the English. English find 13 as an unlucky number. The Aussies have 87. The Indians have too many numbers in that list. The Indians do consider 17, 36 as not so good numbers. But 13 is what the score is on which the second wicket has fallen. That is again pitched in the right areas. He's forgone a bit of pace and is trying to concentrate on the right line and length. That is how he got his first wicket, and that's how he got his second wicket. Second wicket was more of pace, which he had generated a little more of shoulder into that one. But Chirag, meanwhile, has handled Jairaj's bowling quite easily. Well, that is beautiful bowling. He has been hit for a sixer down the ground, pitching it up. He has still the courage to pitch it up, and that almost snuck through. That was very well handled. The idea was exactly the right, encouraging the batsman to go for a big one and trying to find the gap between bat and ball and bowling it within the stumps. When you bowl it within the stumps, the batsman would think twice before going for a big slash. If you give him width, he's going to go fearless because the chances of him getting bowled are almost zilch. That is outside the off stump. That was an opportunity for him to go big. And the ball kept a bit low. Score is 14 for 2. Perhaps these are the two ways you can keep this man quiet. Chirag bowling it on that line outside the off stump on that good length. He is not that great when it comes to horizontal wide shots on the offside. If you bowl him short, he can pull you. If you pitch it up, he is going to hit you down the ground. So the best option is to bowl it a bit on that good length area outside the off stump. He finds it difficult to play that. Cut shots. The cut shot is not his forte, from what little we have seen. That is, he somehow manages to bring his bat down. Not that he cannot play that cut shot, but he may not be that fearsome when playing on the offside. (15 for 2). We are into the third over. Straight to the fielder. Just a little drop in pace of Jairaj, but 3 overs, 15 for the loss of 2 wickets. He hits it up and over, straight to the fielder. I thought he's going up and over. That is the third wicket. Catastrophe now. That's a big wicket. Chirag, he was their enforcer. He loses his wicket now. And he was deprived of that length. Finally he got, and he went for the big one. Wasn't able to connect properly. That's a big wicket. 15 for the loss of 3 wickets now. So third wicket down on the score of 15. Ganesh is the new man, and Chirag was the only batsman who looked good. He gets out. That came in sharply. Faisal, he started off with a short pitch delivery which was dispatched for a boundary. But after that he has come back well. 15 for 3. Played with soft hands. Accenture's decision of winning the toss and electing to field first has worked wonders. Ganesh and Amit are the two batters. They need to stitch up a partnership now. They need to stay there for some time. Even if they get 5 runs, 6 runs per over, that's fine. And after consolidating that period, they can think of just taking the run rate ahead. But right now, the primary focus would be on staying there, not losing a wicket. 3 wickets are too many in a power play. If you lose more than 3 wickets, more often than not you are on the losing side. It is the time for them to stay there, to weather the storm, to get out of this trouble. And that's good. Even if there's no run, that's fine. Just have a feel of the pitch, stay there for some time, make yourselves comfortable, and then make life difficult for the opposition. Attrition is a best virtue now. They need to stay there, and two of them have to show the resolve to stay there. No, that is not a good shot. In fact, the ball is racing towards the third man region. 3 fielders converge. In fact, Jairaj uses his big foot and 2 runs to open Ganesh's account. That was slightly fortuitous, but that's fine. There was width on offer. The ball was pitched up. That is the reason he went for the big one. They lost quite a lot. 3 wickets are a little too many. 17 for 3. That is good fielding. Just charging to stop the balls. That's what can happen if you get a lot of wickets. Your fielding also increases its standards, and that can be almost reciprocating with the bowling. The score at the end of 4 overs is 17 for the loss of 3 wickets. They are going along at a rate of 4.25 runs per over. Jairaj. He's got a couple of wickets. Oh, that was beautifully bowled. He's using his height well. He's hitting that spot perfectly. Great line, great length, and also a lot of pace behind his balls. He's very deceptive. You may feel he's just bowling with a gingerly pace, but he's deceptive. He's slightly quicker than what he's showing actually over there. Almost like an Ajit Agarkar. He used to be like that in the 90s. That kind of bowling was very quick. Oh, what a ball, and great catch that is. 1, 2, 3, 4 wickets down in the power play. That was a fantastic delivery. This is some exhibition of good bowling by Jairaj. And he is doing the basics right. He's keeping it straight. He's keeping it simple. And that extra bounce on the wicket has claimed for another wicket. He is putting a lot of shoulder into it. Another shoulder of the bat being claimed. 17 for the loss of 4 wickets. Jairaj picking his third wicket. That's a fantastic catch by the fielder in the slip. It was popped up, that's fine, but that was away from him. He took a diving catch to dismiss the batsman. 17 for 4. This is is heartbreaking for KCC now. 4 wickets down. Jairaj continuing with his good bowling. Wicket every over has been the trend for him. He's picked a wicket in the first over, the second over, and also in the third over now. And, he's created a lot of troubles for the opposition. KCC, they need to find a way to come out of this. He squared him up. Just pitching it up, that's the best part. Not into that half volley region. The ball has kept a bit low, and at times it has risen if when he has used his shoulder. A rising ball from the good length is never an easy thing to handle. 2 wickets in the similar fashion when the ball has hit the shoulder of the bat. Well, there's a chance of a run out. 84. Now he gets up Mark Vijay and Ganesh. They need to stay there. They need to find a way to get out of this mess now. And one man who is responsible for putting them into this kind of agony is Jairaj. He's gone for the big one. There is an opportunity of the fifth one. Oh my God, can't be dropping those. Can't be dropping those. He cannot get an easier catch than that. He is flummoxed, is Jairaj. He can't believe that was being dropped. How can he drop that? He did everything right. Wasn't able to hold on to it. 19 for 2 at the end of 5 overs. You can get away with worst of deliveries like that. It wasn't a great ball, actually, a juicy full toss which we missed. When you are in a spot of bother, you seem to be missing out on easy opportunities to score. That was a juicy full toss outside the off stump. Any other occasion, it would have been dispatched into the covers for a boundary. On that occasion, they missed out. It's all because of the situation they are into. They are into that mindset of staying there, even if a ball comes and it is meant to hit, it creates a dilemma. And this time, Zaidu, he finally takes it. Finally takes it after a lot of juggle. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And he manages to hold on to that one. Zaidu takes another catch. 20 for the loss of 5 wickets now. Chirag was slightly comfortable. Other than that, no one has been able to make a mark. This is good. Let go of few deliveries, stay there for some time, and there is where you can try and come back into this match now. Right now, 5 wickets in for just 20 runs in the sixth over in the power play. A horrific power play to say the least for the KCC. Accentures would be really happy with what they have got on this wonderful Sunday morning. The Bhargav, in spite of bowling that first ball, a juicy full toss, he has got a wicket on the second ball and he has got 3 dot deliveries in a row. The last ball of Bhargav's first over, the last over of the 20 for 5. Down the leg side, it would be leg by. The score at the end of 6 overs is 21 for the loss of 5 wickets. 21 for 5. We are into the 7th over. That came in sharply. Jairaj bowling his last over. Rightfully so. When you're bowling well, why not complete all the 4 overs of your quota? You could have got 4 wickets against his name, but for that drop chance. He's having a dream Sunday morning. This is bowling his last over. Jairaj best. Three for 11. His figures look absolutely wonderful. Oh, he's cleaned him up. He's cleaned him up. 1, 2, 3, 4 wickets for Jairaj now. He deserved that. And 21 for 6. Sorry state of affairs for KCC, but Jairaj deserves all the accolades for bowling some tight lines. Remember, it is the same bowler who was hit for a 6 of the 3rd or 4th ball which he bowled, and after that it has been wickets after wickets after wickets for him. He has been the wrecker in chief. Jairaj, 4 wickets for Jairaj. So 21 for 6 is what the score is. We are into the 7th over. Jairaj, still 3 balls with him. He might pick a 5 or even. If he's got 4 wickets, he's got already the team in a lot of agony. He's piled on the agony for them by taking wicket in every over which he has bowled. He's continued the chronology of picking the over in every wicket in every over. First over, second over, third over, fourth over, every over a wicket each. He gets off the mark, does Himmat. 4 for 12. One of the better bowling spells in the TSL. Couple of balls still in his spell. No, that this rose sharply. 13 for 4. The ultimate ball of Jairaj's spell. Will he get the 5th one? Himmat would come on strike, the left-hander. Himmat has made up his mind to stay there for some length of time. He lets that one go. That was a nice ball and good decision for the batsman to not go for it. The score at the end of 7 overs is 23 for the loss of 6 wickets. Jairaj has got fantastic numbers to show for his good bowling. 4 overs, 4 wickets for just 13 runs. A brilliant spell of bowling that will do his day. He can go and have a little bit of rest. It deserves that. 4 overs on the trot and 4 wonderful overs with 4 top wickets of the opposition, breaking the backbone entire batting lineup of KCC. Played with soft hands. Ganesh and Himmat trying to steady the ship. But all that idea of going for the shots and clearing the infield, that is out of the window now. Surviving there, playing all 20 overs would be the only thing on their minds now. Try and get this total to some respectability and then fight from there. And you never know, you can win even from the worst situation than this. This is good by Himmat. He's taking his time. He's trying to be stable over there. 24 for 6. It is outside the off stump. He beat him completely neck and crop over there. That was the best ball which he has bowled so far, pitching it right up over there and getting that slight movement away from the bat. (24 for 6). We are into the 8th over. That is cracked on the offside, in fact straight to the fielder. Such a good shot, unfortunately for no runs. So 24 for 6. 24 for 6. We are into the 8th over. Bhargav, right arm over the wicket. That was way outside the off stump. Again, shots going straight to the field. Not able to pierce that. They have still got a lot of players in the circle. Himmat has looked good in whatever short strength he has been there. He's looked confident,
and that is what is needed now. Somebody to stay there, and even if the runs don't come,
just be there with each. Oh, that's beautifully hit. That's going to race away for a boundary. Fantastic hit by Himmat. 28 for 6. That is the first shot of authority from a long time. In fact, Chirag had hit the boundary. It is Himmat who has hit
other than him.
Overs done and dusted. In fact, 8 overs done and dusted. The score is 28 for the loss of 6 wickets. Zaidu comes into bowl. The 29 for 6 now. Ganesh and Himmat both trying to stay there. Himmat has looked very confident. He has looked very comfortable over there. So time for them for this damage repair. It's a huge damage which is already incurred. They're trying to get some score of respectability. Staying there, playing all 20 overs should be the thing on their minds. In fact, that is what it would be. 29 for 6, Zaid holding right arm over the wicket. He pitched it right up. That is an opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wickets down now. He was playing with a lot of common sense. He just lost his cool over there. Leon takes another catch. First wicket for Zaidu. The Accenture are all over them now. 7 down for the score of 29. Twenty-nine for 7 now. 29 for the loss of 7 wickets. We are into the 9th over. And Zaidu has pace has picked up now with that wicket. There is that extra zip which you can see now. Every time a bowler takes a wicket, his pace actually goes up. For a spinner, the flight actually goes up. And that can happen with success. That will give you more confidence, and confident guys are successful. It's almost in a cycle. Vinod yet to get off the mark. Zaidu bowling his first over. That was way too high. They have been really good in the field. Just dropped one chance, but other than that, they have picked a very good catch in the slips. 2 catches in that mid-off area. They have caught well, they have bowled well. Played with soft hand, the slower delivery. Getting on right on top of it. Scored 34-7 after that Giants first over. 9 overs done and dusted. 7 down on the score of 30. So 30 for the loss of 7 wickets. It's a vociferous appeal. It was way down the leg side. In fact, it was hit slightly higher side on the higher side. So no chance of that being given as an LBW. It was more wishful thinking than the real fact into that. 34-7. Sorry figures for KCC. It would take some superhuman effort from them to win from this, and very bad cricket from the Accenture to lose from here on. Bhargav has got the wicket in his first over. A very unique kind of scorecard where every bowler who has come has got a wicket. 4 wickets for Jairaj, who was the wrecker in chief. Also, wicket for Faisal, wicket for Zaidu, wicket for Bhargav. Everyone who has come on to ball has got a wicket. So 4-1-1-1. All the bowlers have tasted success. Very rarely do we see this. Inside half of the bat, and the ball has gone into the fine leg region. It will be a couple of runs. 32 for 7 with that fortunate 2 runs. Bhargav's figures also look great. 2.3 overs, just 8 runs. Economy of just 3 runs per over. Beautifully bowled. That was nicely bowled. So first 10 overs, 9.5 overs, 7 down. Unfortunately, not a good scorecard for Accenture. In fact, for KCC, Accentures would be delighted with what they have got. They would like to have a little more target, but yeah, played with soft and straight to the field. The score at the end of 10 overs is 32 for the loss of 7 wickets. So 32 for 7, a catastrophic start for the KCC. Accenture, they would be delighted with the oh, that was diving in another good catch. We saw one diving catch in the slip. Generally, in thank you, sir. In cricket like this, we never see people taking catches in the slip. We saw one catch, a diving catch in the slip. This was another opportunity on which the wicketkeeper almost pulled off a great catch down the leg side. Remember, these guys, most of them, they have the primary objective is to make money, be successful in their fields. This is not their forte. They are playing for fun and they are playing for a lot of excitement. And this is their favorite game of theirs. They are not real-time professional cricketers. They are also amateurs who are love their cricket. And this is where places like Jfsc, they give you opportunity to play your favorite game. Oh, what a ball that was! What a ball! And that's another wicket. Fantastic by Faisal. He bowled a couple of overs. He has come back, and this is another peach of a delivery. A great place to bowl now. Look at the bounce. What a good ball that was. Second wicket for Faisal. 8-1 for the KCC. The 4 wickets to Jairaj, couple to Faisal, 1 to Zaidu and 1 to Bhargav. Everyone who has come on the show has got wickets. It's true for his good bowling. Unfortunately, not a good side for the fielding side. In fact, for the batting side, the decision of winning the toss and electing to field first had to work wonders for Accenture. Not that the wicket is doing a lot, not that the conditions are very difficult, not the ball is moving all the way. It is some good tight bowling, and Jairaj's initial spell, where he bowled brilliantly, was the difference. 34 for 8, we are into the 11th over. Sammy, now he has to stay there. Someone has to stay there. Cannot be having a score of 34. He cannot be having a score of 34. Last night, where we saw one of the finals of other leagues, they won from almost impossible position. But that can happen in cricket. You can almost come back from worse sort of situation than this one. Remember, in one of the Asia Cup matches, India, they were all out for 102. Bangladesh were 54 for 1. And they still lost that match. India won that match in the ODI. So things can change. If 100, oh my God, that was way too quick. I hope he's all right. They are bowling with a lot of fire now. They are bowling with a lot of fire and venom. Faisal comes in from the far end. That is nicely handled. After being pushed back by a short pitch delivery, he had the courage to meet the ball on the front foot. Sammy, he is in the firing line now. Zaidu has his tail up. He's bowling with a lot of pace. Played with soft hands. They take the first one quickly. Will they go for the second? That's the only run which they're going to get. Runs are at premium now. They are not getting any easy runs. I fail to remember an occasion where they have bowled a wide. They haven't given any extras even. Vinod, he's got 3 of 9. He had no clue where it went. He's having a dream day, Faisal. Jairaj was brilliant, but Faisal has bowled the ball in the right areas all throughout. 11 overs done and dusted. The score is 35 for the loss of 8 wickets. KCC, they need to stitch up a partnership. Take the score to 70, 80, 100, whatever, and try and make a match out of it. Let's that one go. Zaidu, he has picked up a wicket, has taken a catch, a juggling catch. And these guys play a lot of tennis ball cricket, turf cricket all around Zaidu. And this is the place for them to explore leather ball cricket. Places like Jfsc, they give you the experience of playing almost like an international T20 game with brilliant pitch, of very beautiful ground. And that is being slashed straight to the fielder at backward point. Still no runs. Jairaj, 4 overs, 4 wickets for just 13 runs. Bhargav has got a couple of wickets for not more than 8-9 runs in his 3 overs. Zaid has got a wicket. And Faisal has got 2 underneath his bat. Oh, that is pulled straight to the fielder. Such a good shot. Straight to the fielder though. Unfortunately, all good connections are going straight to the fielders. All the batsmen from 1 to 11 look good actually. They seem to be having good technique. Unfortunately, no one has been able to stay there. That is the worst part about it. If you have so many good batters with decent enough techniques, you shouldn't be 35 down. 8 down and 35. Oh, good work by the wicketkeeper. He has saved 4 runs for his team. A wide that will take the score to 36. That is stoppage. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wicket number 9. He takes another catch. He's already taken one. Viral takes another catch. Vishal takes another catch. 36 for 9 now. Three runs and a couple of wickets to show for his good bowling. 36 for the loss of 9 wickets. Faisal comes in to bowl his last over. He's got a couple of wickets. Zaidu has got a couple of wickets. Bhargav has got a wicket. Jairaj has got 4. They have distributed the wickets. All of them have looked menacing. Who would have thought when you're hit for a sixer over your head in the first over and you pick up 4 wickets and break the backbone of the team? Oh, that is all out. What a catch that is. Vishal takes another good catch, the third catch for him. He has been brilliant. You may have just looked at the people taking wickets. Vishal has taken some fantastic catches. That was hit hard, that was hit with a lot of good timing and hit straight into the hands of Vishal. In fact, he took it brilliantly. 37 all out. Very rarely do we see a score like that. We never would like to see a score like that. But that's fine. That can happen in cricket. That can happen in life. You may have such days. KCC, time for you to forget that and try and defend that 37 runs. Let's come back after a short break. And Accenture has got KCC all out for just 37 runs. So Deepak and Zedu, the two opening batters. Accenture won the toss, decided to field first, and everything going right for them. Jairaj picking 4, Faisal picking 3 wickets. Let's that one go. Bhargav got a wicket. Then the other bowlers on show. Everyone who came into ball got wickets to show for their good bowling. Zaidu got a couple. Way too outside the off stump. Wide being called. The score is 1. They open their account with a wide. 38 is what the target is going to be. One of the lowest scores in the Super League. But that's fine. India even got allowed for 36. They came back and won the historic Gabba Test match. So you never know in cricket. The same Indian team was all out in 36 and they did something which nobody else was able to do. Oh, that's fine. That failure once in a while is fine. You should always see the rock bottom if you want to rise high. That is what the ACC should feel. The comeback is always stronger, they say. And they should be feeling, they should pick up a few wickets, try and create some pressure. We can't be bowling there. 4 runs. Vijay is a good bowler, just missed out on his line over there. Accenture Cricket Club 5 runs on the scorecard. Vijay is such a good bowler, just missed out on a line there. He's bowled one outside the off stump, bowled one down the leg side. Very rarely do we find him bowling like that. He's a good bowler, missed out on his line over there. That is way too outside the off stump. 6 runs on the scorecard. That is beautifully bowled, Yorker. 1 run to take the score to 7. They just need 31. Zaidu comes in on strike for the first time.
7 runs on the scorecard.
Vijay bowling right arm over the wicket. Wide outside the off stump, 8 runs on the scorecard. The third wide of the over. That came in sharply. Zaidu handled it well. Watch out for Zaidu. If he stays there for some time, he's going to hit a lot of big shots. That kind of a player he is. Oh, that is up and over. This will be the first boundary for Zaidu, the second of the innings. 12 runs in the first over. 12 runs in the scorecard. Oh, that is in the slot. That would be wicket number 1. He wanted to hit it up and over. Deepak gives his wicket away. That is the first one for Amit. Wicket of the very first ball. They're missing out on a few players today. 10-6 not there. And Himmat, he came in a little late. That is the reason he was batting so low down. So, there is where you get into trouble when you miss your key players. They're still having the enthusiasm to pick a few more wickets. Amit, just getting the wicket of the very first ball he bowled. The off spinner gets off to a bright start. Suresh is the new man in. After Deepak gave away his wicket, he wanted to hit it up and over. The idea was right, the execution wasn't. The ball was pitched right up. That is the reason they got that wicket. So there is always risk when you pitch it up, but there is always reward when you pitch the ball up. High risk, high reward. Same goes for the batsman, same goes for the bowlers as well. You need to pitch it up. You should be having a courage for inviting the batsman to go for big shots. Flight it up. Do not shy away from creating those opportunities for yourself. Oh, he missed it completely. What a great ball that was. Fantastic off break. And the batsman was beaten. The wicket keeper was beaten. 4 byes. What a good ball that was. Beautifully bowled. 16 runs with those 4 byes. Nice bounce and spin. What a shot that is! Missed out on the previous one. This one is, in fact, I thought it is going all the way. Wasn't of the middle of the bat. I thought it would go all the way. Instead, it was an opportunity. The idea is clear though from Suresh and Zaid. They do not want to waste a lot of time. And in the smallest totals, it's always to go a little harder. That's always good. It cannot be. Oh, that is what is Zaidu. He can hit very high and very long. And it has gone in the orbit. And it is a sixer for Zaidu. His eyes were a little closed when he hit that shot. But that's fine. The ball has travelled a lot of distance. That is what is more important. And there was a nice turn on it. Zaidu is very strong. That is the reason I have seen him playing tough cricket. And he's a star over there. He hits the ball very hard. He's a tennis ball cricketer and also he's a good leather ball cricketer. And he cannot control his natural instinct. Falls in no man's land. The 24 for 1. Just 14 away from a win now. We are into the second over. And he has created wicket-taking opportunity on every ball which he has bowled. Oh, what a ball that was. They need a short forward leg defending a score like this. The score at the end of 2 overs is 25 for the loss of 1 wicket. So many opportunities created. Almost all 6 balls he had opportunity to pick a wicket. Even the 6 which was hit, that wasn't a shot which was he was complete control into. Sammy comes in to bowl. If Zaidu goes on strike, this would be the last few deliveries which we are witnessing. And so is Suresh. Both of them have made up their mind to finish this match as early as possible. Not just taking those singles, trying to hit the ball up and over. Beautifully bowled. That is slashed and that will race away for a boundary. In fact, it will just go and stop. Oh, trips over. Good effort by the fielder, wasn't able to stop that one from going over. They're just 9 away from a win now. Just 8 away they are now. 2 hits away. Oh, beautifully bowled off break. Was completely flummoxed. He cannot stop himself from laughing. Sammy, look at this face. That would have done his day. Nicely bowled. The ball was there for eternity. Plays with soft hands. Zedu, that wasn't a run to be taken. Is he home or is Zedu out? He gets out in taking a non-existent single. That is a second wicket down. Something for them to cheer now. 29 for the loss of 2 wickets now.
The Super League, and this is one of the lowest totals of
The league? Runner-up कौन है? Second prize वाला runner-up. A 29 for 2, just 9 away they are. The score at the end of 3 overs is 29 for the loss of 2 wickets. Suresh comes on strike now. He goes for the big one. Will it be? Oh, he's caught. That is a third wicket down. Can you believe it? Another wicket. Third wicket down. He picks his second as Amit. a new man in. The score is 29 for 3. 9 runs needed from 16.4 overs. It's a foregone decision who's going to win this one. But still, they picked up 3. If they pick a couple of more wickets, they would feel slightly better. Amit, all 7 balls of his looked menacing. He's bowling with a nice proper action of an off spinner, almost like an international one. Beautiful action he has, and he's getting good turn and bounce. That is down the leg side. The ball is racing away towards the fine leg boundary. Will it go all the way? That's the only question. We'll wait for the umpire signal. And the umpire says 4 leg byes. 5 to win now. A sharp turn and bounce for him, but slightly on the wrong line. 33 for 3 in 3.3. All threes on the scorecard. For any other occasions, we do not have read a good score, but this is good over here. He goes for the big one. Will it go all the way? That is the only question. Yes, it does. The scores are level now. 37 for 3. This on, in all probability, would be the last over. So they finished this off in just 4 overs. Sachin has got 4 of 3. Yeah, they still have to wait for it. One more ball. Scores are level. That's it. Game. In fact, they do not go for that single. The score at the end of 4 overs is 37 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sami would like to bowl one more over. Now Sami is bowling well. Will he pick another? Rohan yet to get off the mark. Why is he not finishing the match early? Net run rate would be a factor later on in the tournament. Wide to finish the match. And they win this one with a wide.